Jay, an amazing win here in Wales. What's your initial feeling at the moment?
Obviously really pleased to ultimately get the win. I thought the performance was solid. First half, we got hold of the ball. We knew what Cardiff were going to be about, and they played an aggressive mid-press, and we had to switch to play and be patient. I think at times we fell into a trap where we forced the ball a couple of times and left us open centrally, and I thought we were on top, and then a flick in the switch, and next minute you're one down. So it obviously tested the resilience of the players. We managed the game well in the first half until half time. A few little minor tweaks in the second half, and it opened up the pitch, dropping in 2-10s, a great move from us after deliberation with Luke on the sideline, and we were able to open the game. And at the end of the day, we had a game plan. The players delivered it, 2 good goals and a fantastic win.
How proud are you of your players, taking into account everything they've had to deal with recently, including the lack of games, and the list goes on?
But we couldn't make them excuses, and that's the thing we kind of reiterated to the players. I think it's our second game in 5 weeks. We've been on the road quite a lot. Our last home game was in September, so we have had a lot to deal with. Mills, your club captain, away. Chucky, our striker, injured. Players suspended in KJ. So it did test us, but it just proves the quality we've got in the squad, the depth we've got, and the competition for places, even if we are missing players. We came in here, we showed a hunger to get hold of the ball, and at times I did think our play was good. Like I said, when we switched up into the second half, it narrowed their wide players in, gave us more spaces out wide, and I think Rosie and Haley were able to hurt them down the wide areas. Charmaine did really well up top alongside Tam, who again had a great finish. But overall the list is endless in terms of Ings coming off the bench and ads at the end, and Molly's debut, and I think the midfield too, of Dan and JB, the way they screened and pressed and gave us a lot of balance in the midfield. They had a cracking job. But again, I could go on about every single player. I think everyone did, each to their own, did a job for us. It's a squad game, and at the end of the day the squad's won us the 3 points.
How can we improve on that performance?
Obviously we've got to keep our feet on the ground, never get too high when we win, but never get too low when we lose. And I think that was crucial when we came away from the Crawley game. A lot of positives, considering we played a large majority of that with 10 players, and we changed it up a little bit this week. A bit of fresh impetus in the wide areas with Haley coming in, and I think that paid dividends. I think just got to close the transition down a bit more smarter with the football, because it ends up being a bit of a basketball game for about 10 minutes in there with the ball back to and fro. But as soon as we got a foothold in the game, and I think that came through our midfield. Like I said, Dan and JB had a tremendous game in there, and Beck was finding pockets, but we probably didn't get her onto the ball enough, and we got to identify that early to try and break the line into her. Her positioning was spot on, but overall I think, like I said, everyone did well. The defensive line stepped up in the second half, and we were able to play them offside and sacrifice that space well. And I think that was the introduction of Ings alongside Tonks, and as you mentioned before, a resurgent Ailey Curry, who's got a point to prove, and proved that well today. It was arguably one of her best performances in a Pompey shirt.
What are the main elements to take from this game as momentum?
We've got to take confidence from the win, confidence from the maturity and the manner in which we won the game. Showed a level of maturity in that second half to see out the game, but not only see out the game and backs to the wall. We had a large amount of possession, and we were able to press high. We were able to take risks and try and get runners from deep to go and affect the game even late on. We could have had a goal late on with Charmaine, a scramble in the box, and there was a moment where I thought we were going to be 2-1 up with a great header from Beck, but surprisingly ruled out. So there was a lot even in the game to ask from the players. To go 1 down, to come back to win 2-1 at arguably one of the toughest places in the league to win is testament to the players, and they should be very proud, as I am of them, and all the staff involved too.